Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? So before I start, I must say that I'm super sleepy. So I don't know if how long I'll last before I fall asleep on stream. Okay? How are you guys? Yeah. So let me tell you guys. Inglês apenas, por favor, lê inglês. Only English only. Okay. So this is a stream because I wanted to do something off stream, but then I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it on stream, of course, right? Before we start, let me see if someone followed. Who was it? Let's see if I can find it. Vono. Thank you for the follow, Vono. So the idea is, as you guys know, foam is the answer for everything, right? So today we're gonna desolder the keyboard that I soldered last time, and we're gonna put a lot of foam into it. Because this keyboard is hollow and it doesn't sound the best. It doesn't sound bad, but it doesn't sound the best. So we're gonna desolder the gasket 00, and we're gonna add a shit ton of mods, foams, the whole 9 yards. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It's gonna be fun. And I'm gonna prove that foam is good for you. So here's what we'll do. We'll do a typing test. Thank God it wasn't just mine that, yeah, this is really hollow. So I'm gonna bring the mic close. We're gonna do a typing test, and then we're gonna do all the mods, and then we're gonna reevaluate to see if we have a better sound, right? Classic Red looks great. Thank you, Hick. All right, so on to the typing test. So let me bring monkey type here. Let me stop the music. And here we go. Let me bring the mic close so you guys can hear it. Can you guys see that it's a little bit hollow? Let me do some, random keys. Hold on. Anyways, this is hollow to my taste, so we're gonna fix it right now. So let me take out monkey type. Let me bring back the music. Gabriel, this is GSKT 00, gasket 00. All right. So let me take out the caps. We're gonna desolder this guy. We're gonna add foams, and then we're gonna do the pack and seal mod. I don't know if you guys heard about this one. I saw it on the Hippo channel. And then we're gonna see how good it becomes. I'm pretty confident it's gonna be a lot better. So here we go. How have you guys been? How's it going? I'm happy today because I finally bought a board after I came back. So I bought the Cycle 7. I was so envious of May that I bought myself a Cycle 7. No, the reason why I bought it is because I don't have any FRL, and I really wanted to try the form factor. By the way, my IDB bought a board and some GMKs. True, casual. And I was gonna say something, I forgot. Oh, by the IDB. The IDB, I redid my IDB with those mods that we're gonna do on this keyboard, and it's one of my best sounding boards that I have. Like seriously, so good. Oh, you know what we can do? I just remembered. Oh, but I don't have switches because I have another PCB. We could like do a whole different build with a different plate and everything. But I didn't prepare switches, and I don't want to lube and mod switches right now. Nah, that's a pity. I would like to do that, like do a second build, but it's fine. it's fine. It's gonna be fine. But yeah, the idea today is to have fun with foams. And hopefully soon I will be receiving my first package from the proxy Paulinho after I resumed on the hobby, and hopefully I'm gonna be just charged for the thing that what I declared. Hopefully. And then I'll be confident to send the Cycle 7 as well. You know what? All right, keycaps are done. Let's crack this open. And I did use the original feet that they come with. Did you use this one, ma'am? Or did you put your own bump-ons? Yeah, they come with those horrible things. Use bump-ons? Yeah, I wanted to use it OG. Where's my thing? I still forgot to get my screw tray. I mean, I have bump-ons, but what's the fun in that? Okay, so let me just take those screws off. Mine only came with 4 screws. Don't know why. Okay, so let's start this soldering. Just that. All right, here we go. Hey, Jivan, how are you? Yeah, man. This is just the beginning. The idea is to have lots of streams. Yeah, this thing is clogged. I'll probably have to raise the temperature to be able to unclog it. Just clogged. Hey Cosero, how are you? Welcome, welcome. There we go. Nothing like 500 Celsius to melt whatever was clogging this. Happy to see you back here. Yeah, I'm really happy to be back as well. I was getting too rich without the hobby. So I decided I needed to be a little bit poorer. So I came back. Unfortunately, I have to go picking up my brother at Viracopos at 3 a.m. Oh, shit. Thank you, Mayhem. Wave when you pass by here. Dá tchauzinho na hora que você chegar, passar aqui. Man, the soldering boards with this is hard enough. Imagine without this. Did you like the little poetry there? That's exactly what I thought. Kiva. As I finished that, I completely thought of Gondo as well. Talking about Gondo, there is one thing from your old videos that I'll never forget. Tell me what it is, Hiba. I forgot about most of my videos, so it would be awesome to remember stuff. When Gondo sent you the PCB from Elongate. Oh, I don't remember. What happened? Oh yes, it's let me see if I can still do this. Right there. This one, you mean? That one over there? Did I? Oh, puta cara bacana. I don't remember that at all. Zero. That's so funny. Oh, and I did the wrong thing. Sorry. Here you go. Yeah. Now this one, maybe. Yeah, there we go. That sounds like something I would say for sure. How bad is it that I laugh from my own jokes? Bad joke for sure. Which video is that? Where did you see that? I'm curious. Is that on Senhor Teclados? For sure it's on Senhor Teclados. Is that like an unboxing video? On Senhor Teclados, okay. One of those abre caixa. Maybe. Okay, yeah, I would love to see that again. Almost done here, guys. Where do you store your collection now? I missed that old background. So, Vitor, I am on a house now that has two two stories, and I keep half of it here, you know, not half, but some here, but most of them are on my office. Típico, meu amigo, how are you? Ah, thank you so much, man, for the 2 months on Prime. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. But they are all on display still, Vitor. There we go. I think we're done. I should have taken the gasket out first, but I didn't remember. Let's see if those are all out. Oh, there is one here. That's why you never turn off your desoldering gun before you're sure all the switches are out. Oba! Good evening, how are you? Here we have no rules. Good night, good evening. I am pretty sure 90% of people here are Brazilians, so it's all good. We speak anything and everything. Oh, another one here. Inhaling all the tasty fumes. Yeah, I have a fan here, but I actually bought a fume extractor that is coming from AliExpress, a proper one with a HEPA filter and everything. Because I have bronchitis and I don't know. It's better safe than sorry. I will, Vitor. I will for sure. Oh, of course. You have bronchitis as well, Marcos? Another one here. Spent too many nights on my... Oh man, me too. I remember actually the noise of the inhaling device, and I remember falling asleep while sat down. Dormi sentado instead of, you know, with the fucking thing in my mouth. Yeah, like I am good. I actually do proactive treatment, but I have been a lot better nowadays than what I used to be when I was a kid. And it's very common, right, for you to have worse episodes when you are younger. You know, a lot of people is like that. Yeah, for you and your brother. So you got lucky twice, you and your brother had it. I am the oldest of three. So I have myself and 2 sisters, and they were 100% healthy. I was the bugged one. Hey, Lamp QB, thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream. Looks like this guy here. Let's do a little bit. Norbitu, thank you so much for the sub. And we started a hype train. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate. Oh, wait. Typical, you're MFer. Wow. Man, come on. Don't spend your hard-earned dev money on me, man. Thank you so much, man. You're the best, Typical. Thank you. Don't know what to say, man. Really don't. Thank you so much. Look at that, man. 10 gift subs. 15. Oh, you gifted 15. Oh my god. Typical, come on. It's an investment, I was about to say. Thank you, man. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, so there are a couple of things that we're gonna do. We're gonna do the so-called press and seal mod. We're gonna put this thing on the PCB before soldering it. I did it a couple of times already, so I'm pretty used to it, but we'll have to take the steps out to do that. Abacate. Yeah, where's the abacate? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so you see, it works for avocados and PCBs. That's God's intent. Thank you again, Typical. It's still going, as you can see. So we have to remove the little inserts. Let me see how I'll do that. It's not, it's a different, it's not. Look, this is something that is only sold, as far as I know, in US. Let me see if I can show you the texture. It's different. And it allegedly, the sound is better than regular film. It's gonna be hard to show the oh, there, perfect. Do you see? It looks like leather, the texture. So it's a different kind of plastic. I don't know if it says here what kind of plastic it is, but I think it's PE. And it sticks to the food. It's pretty awesome. Every time I go, I try to bring a package of this. And I recently learned, let me shut this off, because I have a fan going. And it's not gonna help. Could have bought it when I imported Polyfuel. Polyfuel, you mean the rubbing compound? The not rubbing, but polishing compound? Ah, the pillow stuffing. Okay. Oh, we don't have about? Hold on. It should be the same as build, actually. So about is not working? Interesting, I don't know why. Well, that's very odd. Hold on. Let me show you guys. So maybe I'm doing something wrong. Let me... Oh man, hold on. So here. Build, and then let me actually put it this way. And if I go here, you see, alias about. Maybe it's the cooldown? No, because it's 5 seconds. I have no idea why this is not working. Foam is working, but about isn't. You know what I'll do? I'll create this command all over again. Let's see if that works. Hold on. Let's delete this guy. And let's add it all over again. So, about. Oops. about there, and alias is build. Let's do it the other way around. Try it now. Fucking hey guys, I honestly don't know why that's not working. Because the other command is okay. Let me do it as weird. What if we take out the build alias? Let me take out the alias. Try about now. Hey, level 3 hype train. Aha. So it doesn't like the alias. Interesting. Okay, let's do another one called build. And then I just need to remember to update both, because usually I use one or the other if I'm doing a build. Sorry about that, guys. I tested that before and it used to work. But yeah, now we have one called about and one called build. About. Have you seen this? Holy 60? I think I have. Yes, I have. With a lot of holes. I have. Let me show here. This is what he's talking about. But I think that's too much. And it's also a tray mount, right? So even though I think it looks good, cool, I don't know if, you know, this is gonna be actually good. Oh, for wooting, I think it would be nice. But other than that, I don't think they would sound that good. Oh, it is for the wooting, okay. I didn't try optical switches yet. Do you guys like wooting? I know everybody does. Hey, not held. I'm finally seeing you live. Glad you're here, man. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Yeah, if you follow me, you probably know that I quit the job and came back. Not held. So that's why. I am excellent, man. Something weird. One of the inserts don't want to get out. Let me take a look at this closer. I came back when we needed the most. Hey KVS, how are you? Oh, this thing is melted. I don't think we're taking it out without breaking it. Oh man, that sucks. So I managed to melt. Let me see if I can show you guys so you can see. Right there. Can you see it? Maybe if I do it like this. I think I touched the soldering gun really bad. So I think we're gonna have to sacrifice this little guy. Unless I can take it out, which... Oh, I managed to do it. Look. And it looks... Ow! The AC is really here, so I can't show you, but you'll probably be able to see. It's safe and sound, basically. It's not that bad. Yeah, they do. I think traces-wise, it's fine. Because I just now desoldered this. I think the traces will be fine, to be honest. And if not, one thing that I learned with my experience is how to repair traces. So I think I know how to repair them. I think. If it's damaged, we're gonna put it to the test. But I can tell you that nothing is gonna stop us from rebuilding this, because even if it comes to that, I have an extra PCB too. So it's done now. Yeah. Not at all. But yeah, the traces are fine. It was just the stab. I just stabbed the stab. Daddy jokes number 1. All right, so here's how I usually do this press and seal mod. I usually try to like put it with a little bit of excess on the PCB like this, and then just poke some holes on the stabs, and then fold it over after. So let me do that. Are you planning to return to producing content in Portuguese? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna do this streams in both Portuguese and English. If people want to talk Portuguese, because honestly, I have more fun in English, and I think it's more inclusive. I don't know what you think, what you guys think, because I think I can, you know, cater to both audiences that way. So here we're gonna do the enter. I believe it's those two here. And those two here. Right? You know, my goal is to keep in touch both with Senhor Teclado's viewers and my former Mr. Kibb's viewers as well. The reason I started with Senhor Teclados was because the hobby was not very known or popular in Brazil. And then I really wanted, you know, people to know about mechanical keyboards. But I think now I see that there's a lot of people that already know a lot. So I think we can continue with the Discord server and things like that. Am I doing this right? I think so. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is start applying some foams, and when I do this kind of mod, is it the Martelo Temple that I'm thinking it is? Mr. WT40? It can be. It can be. No freaking way. I want proof that it's hammer time. I want proof. Otherwise, I'm not buying it. Put this here. Purê, cadê purê? So the way I add foams when I'm doing this mod, I like to put the foam on the plate because I think it goes better than trying to stick it here. So that's what we're gonna do. So let me find some foam. I want to use the 4 in a row first. Hammer time forever a goat. I just bought it today, Marcos Mictalan. Oh, you were not asking me, I guess. Not sure. If you were, I bought one on Mac Markets today. Sim, me faz pix, tô querendo comprar capa dura. Where's the verification, man? Is it really you? How are you, man? Como você tá, Martelo? Prove, me faz pix que retorna em dobro. Oh, this foam, I didn't talk about the foam, I'm sorry. This I bought on AliExpress, and it's a kit that comes... Martelo Tempo with a sub. What? Thank you so much, man. Oh, Suas Godoy. Marcos, você que... Ah, man, this is crazy today. I want to gift sub Marcelo Tempo as well. Martelo Tempo. So this is from KBD Fans. I bought it on AliExpress, and it's a kit that comes... I'm going to show you to you guys. Let's see. It comes with 3 in a row, 4 in a row, and single sheets like this. Like this guy here, you see? So you can do like most you can with 4, then down to 3, and then for the rest you do 1. I really like this foam. It's one of the best sounding that I tried so far. Because it's Poron, I think, that is the good stuff. So it's on AliExpress. Do it. They are not super expensive, I don't think. And it's enough for more than 1 board. I think maybe 2 or 3 boards. I like it. Grazie, sir. Yeah, go back to Discord, man. I'm there now. I can take care of you. And if you have any Pro or other keyboard there, you can send it to me. I will mod it for you. I can protect you from all the cycles. There is no one to post the Friday Funk. Man, that's from back when I was there. What's the name of the funk singer from back then? I don't know, or the group or something like that. I remember a few. Bonde do Tigrão, this is from my time. From when I was a teenager. Hot Wheels. That's from your grandfather's time. Yeah, that's from my time, man. I danced a lot of Bonde do Tigrão on the clubs here in Brazil. But we don't talk about that. 84 years ago, yes. I'm almost there, almost at 84. One thing I know is that I'm not getting any younger. Marcelo Tempo, I don't know why I say that, but I'm going to call you Marcelo Tempo now. Fuck it. Marcelo Tempo, how is life? If you're still there. He probably got wife groomed. Is he married now? Because I remember he wasn't married. Did he get married? Or when you say wife, You're saying girlfriend. Oh, he's married? I don't think he was when I was on the server, was he? He didn't invite us. I wonder why. Instead of rice? Who remembers? Oh, I missed that. Who remembers what? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Who remembers? What did he say? Who remembers what? Dihiban. No tempo que você ficou fora, eu casei, adotei a Berenice e tive uns problemas com toaletes. I'm not gonna ask. Qual o problema do toalete que eu não tô sabendo? But about the... I didn't know you got married, man. Congratulations. But the only thing I remember about toilets was the A4 from Gondo. I don't know if that's still something that we remember in the server or if it's from your guys' time. But I remember A4 from Gondo. Entupi o toalete da sogra e quase te chamaram de entupidor. Joguei diabo verde. That really sounds like something you would do, Hammer. I don't know why. But I heard on your wedding, instead of rice in the end, people did WD-40, right? When you were leaving the church. And Hummer, are you considering coming back to the server? Baboto, those 10 clacks, they don't do anything yet, but they will. I'm working on a bot that's gonna translate the Twitter rewards to clocks. Volta, Marcelinho. Nah. Tudo que ele fala é nah. Como assim? I think instead of using this, I'm gonna use 2 of 3. We miss you there. And we don't like your fake account. This is good enough. I'm gonna use some 3 here. Please do. I'm also asking, please. What if we ask you nicely? Quatrocentão. You say foamy keyboards can sound good, but can a plastic keyboard sound good? Yes, as a matter of fact, I think most plastic keyboards sound good. Hot take, but I do. Like for instance, the HHKB sound really good in my opinion. Better than other Topri aluminum houses or aluminum. But yeah, even like the 3D printed keyboards that I did, they all sounded really good. But for instance, I have one of those D60 lights, and those don't sound good. I don't know why, but they just don't. I'm in the phase of the hobby right now in which all I want is aluminum plates and no foam. Really? Yeah, I think we all have, and the thing I like about the hobby is that you can have different phases, right? Ever since I left, I am more inclined to liking linears. I only do linears. I never do anything other than linears. And I prefer plastic plates like palm or polycarbonate, those kinds of plates. PP, polypropylene, propylene, I think, something like that. Yeah, I have boba U4T here, and I tried it on a hot swap, but I can't get used to tactiles, unfortunately. But I had my tactiles phase. I had a clicky phase as well, but I finally settled with linears. Never looked back. All right, so I'm not gonna bother about the stabilized keys or those keys that are, you know what? Those I think I can, but not the stabilized ones. People are getting too hung up on one type of build. If it's not MX Plex with aluminum, yeah, I always was into the opinion that you need to try stuff for your own, especially things that everybody hate, like this. People think that putting foam on a keyboard is a sin. I don't think so. If you like it, do it. Oh no, steel plates, I'm sorry. That's something I don't like at all, because I like linears, and stainless steel kills linears, in my opinion, right? My preference. But I think people should go crazy and experiment everything. Yeah, I like PC, I like Palm very much. I think I even prefer Palm, I think. Okay, so we have foams. Now it's just a matter of pushing those switches into this plastic here. And that's gonna sound very bad, but I assure you that it works. Like this, then you start pushing them. The only thing here is that if anything is out of the proper place, you're gonna have a hard time. And most of those things are gonna pierce through the plastic, so you're gonna be good. You just have to push them really strongly. Click is a sin. I like clickies better than tactiles, because at least they have a reason to exist. They make noise. But tactiles, no, I don't like them. I like, I think I have ones from Zio, the clickies. I have it on a keyboard here, and I really like it. Yeah, Kailh clickies are really good as well. I like them. But the one from Zio, I think, is one of the best that I tried. I have it here. I can do a typing test if you guys want. No, I don't have any. I'm lying. I did it on a keyboard that had integrated plate. And the only thing I could do is put clickies on there because there's no saving for integrated plate. And I think now what we need to do is turn this like this and start soldering and making sure that we don't have any switches without the feet going through here. Go. And one trick that I found, I don't know if you guys know about this, you probably do, is to like slide your fingers through the two feet of the switch so you can feel if they're through or not before soldering. And I'm gonna do this, and then something in the middle because with this plastic it tries to push the switch back. Wait, I forgot to ask, what switches are those? Oil Kings? No, they are MX Blacks with Kailh black stems and fumed and lubed. Your English is more broken than your bank. Casual topre, fumed. Filmed. Is that good? Filmed. But fumed as well. Filmed. My mom sending me good night, which reminds me to do this. You always go for that jokes, don't you? Which one? "8-bit do keyboard." I'd never heard about that keyboard up until today, because I saw Cryosun's new video, and he was on that 8-bit do. I have the 8-bit do controller for PC, the last one. Sounds nice, but it's kind of cheap. I encourage you to get it. Hey MW Spike, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. All right, so now is the time when we have to push. Man, Alexa is crazy. You see how I'm gonna do those two here. Zero gap for fun. I get you, man. This one was actually fine, and I think I'm gonna finish them after. Yeah, let me do the ones on the left hand side. Oh, this switch here, I think, oh, the leg is here. It's just a little bit bent. Okay, here we go. Hey, 88% of my allowance go towards X Jades. Hate that thing. What is that, X Jades? Not sure. Oh, it's a medication. Sus doesn't give it. Fuck. If you don't mind me asking, what is that for? But if you do, it's fine as well. This one is a little bit trickier. Here we go. Thalassemia. Oh, yeah. I think my wife has thalassemia. I know very well about it. But she doesn't need any medication. Hers, I don't think, is bad or anything. She got it from the mother. If I'm not mistaken, it's very common on European, maybe Italian ancestry or something like that. That's what I heard. But yeah, I know very well what it is. Now I need to push this guy here because it's not really, maybe I can do it like this. Let's see if I can. Oh, we have one here. It's not through. To being a hello. Doug told me my life expense is 4 years, so I might as well spend all the money I can. Man, I wouldn't believe that. I think it is through, it's just not very much through. I wish I knew how to solder. Man, soldering is super easy. I usually say that if I can solder, anyone can solder. And I think I'll have to just cut this because I will need to push those switches down. So let's see what I do. Just solder them by now. For now, but they're not good. They're not inserted all the way. Especially this one. Even I could. You have actual skills. I beg to differ. I wouldn't say I do. You know what I think I'll do? I'll just cut this and then do another layer on the back. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. And then after we can cut it properly. Because otherwise I don't like the way those switches are looking right now. It's gonna be fine. Trust me. Now I can do the proper thing. There we go. Much, much better. G Pro Super Light. Oh yeah, those the problem with those soldering irons is that you don't control the temperature, right? So you can get burned quite easily. I got burned multiple times myself, but with those irons here, it's not that much of a deal. Yeah, now I'm liking this top row much more. There, that's what I wanted to hear, like this pop of switching falling into place. Nothing better. This one is not soldered. Took 20 minutes to heat up. Yeah, no, that's not good. I know those soldering irons here, they got a lot more affordable. I don't know if they still are, because it's been a while since I last bought any soldering iron, but I remember they when they launched, they got a lot more affordable. Man, this looks so much better now, with all the switches falling into place. Online you can find some really good ones. Yes, that's what I thought, because it got really way more affordable. This is fine, this is not. There we go. This is also very bad, like that. Good. And it took like 20 minutes to heat up. How do you know if it's bad or not? Shininess for what? Hey, good night, Hiban. Thank you so much for joining, man. Catch you later. Just burned my finger. Happens all the time. I shouldn't be soldering from that direction to this one, but the opposite. But it is what it is. How do you know you need to remelt? So what you're looking for, let me see if I can show you. I probably have some good and bad solderings here. So what you want to see, let me see the good ones here. What you want to see is something like this. Do you see there is a little mountain there? So that's fine. But if you don't, if it looks too blobby, then you want to reflow it. But it's something you get used to like super fast. It's way easier than it looks. And it's actually fun. I like soldering. And then you can use it for other stuff too. Like fixing stuff. I love fixing stuff. So this is a bad one. Let me see if I can show you. But it's mostly bad because the switch is not super on. Let me see if I can show you. Can you see here? Like from the side, you don't see like, this one is a good one. You see? You see the switch sticking out. It looks really good. This one is because the switch is not all the way up, but you can see that it looks weird. And you want it to be super shiny as well. So what we're trying to do is to take a little bit of that excess solder and make it look better. Let's see if it does now. It's the same switch here. Let's put it on the side. Yeah, it's still a little bit too much solder. You see it's too chubby. It's not like a mountain, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not gonna be a problem. But if I really wanted, what I could do is come with a clean soldering iron here and pick up the excess until I think that it's good enough, or use a soldering wick as well. And the bad part is that now the switch popped back out a little bit. So let's see how it looks now. Which one was it? Let's see. This one here. Right there. So you see, it's more like a mountain now. So I'm good with that. That's perfectly fine. But I don't know if you were asking about visually or if you need to remelt them to put the switches further in. I don't know if you're asking one or the other. If you're asking how I know if I need to put that, reflow them, is easy to spot as well, in case you're asking that. Can you see that those can you see that part of the switch is really out? So that's how you want it to look. You can see that this one there on the back, it's not as out of the PCB as this one. It's trying to push out a little bit. Let me see if there's, that one over there is even worse. Let me take my finger out to see if we can look at that. It doesn't affect any performance or anything. The only thing that it affects is that if you look from the side, some switches are gonna be more out than others. So when you put the keycaps on, you can see that they are not leveled, right? Some are sitting higher than the others. As far as performance, they are fine. Even if you have like a terrible solder, as long as it makes an electrical connection, it's good. Like PCBs are not complex pieces of engineer. They are very trivial in that if you have connection, it's good, even if it looks bad. They are very forgiving. One thing that pisses me off, I don't know if you guys soldered a lot of keyboards, but I hate when you have, let me see if I can find a good example. Here, can you see that we have room for two types of switches? You have one hole on the bottom and one hole on the top. That's because probably this PCB supports ALPS, but I hate when I try to just solder this bottom pin and the hole on the top gets soldered as well. That pisses me off. I always try to only solder that little bottom part there. And when I can't, it pisses me off. So now I'm gonna do like a visual inspection to see, and I can see that this row here is still a little bit bad. So I'm gonna go back and reflow them. That row that I was showing you on the camera. So I come back, I touch it, and I push the keyboard with my finger down, and I wait until the solder hardens again, and then I let go of my finger on the bottom. That's what I do in order to make sure that all the switches are properly aligned. That's very important, so you don't have switches up and switches down uneven one to the other. I really like soldering this way. So I take my time, I make sure that they're all where they should be, and then I solder the other leg, because as long as you have only one leg, you can do this. If you do like both legs, you can't, because then when you reflow one, the other one is there already, is hanging onto the switch. And I think I didn't solder these here. Another thing you can do, is that bad for performance or just a personal take? A personal take doesn't change anything. Maybe pushing the wrong switch. I can't say that I haven't done that, because I have. I don't have a soldering equipment, so I have been buying hot swap only, but I'm missing much by not having the switch soldered. No, I mean, just the experience of soldering that I think is good. Like having the skill set to solder is good for many different things. Like if something breaks in your house, you can look inside and maybe it's a loose wire, right? So you can solder it again. But I like that stuff, right? Not everybody does. But it's really, really, really easy. I'm telling you, if I can do it, anyone can. And I should really be doing this from this side to there, because I burned my finger again. So if you go that way, you don't burn your finger. You see, I have a lot of stupidity in me as well, Marcos. Or you can try to solder new switches in your mouse and burn the PCB. That's something I also did, especially desoldering, trying to desolder without the proper equipment. So that is hard. Desoldering a board is really hard, especially if you don't have the equipment like the one that I have, a desoldering gun. It's really hard. I ruined the PCB of my Cooler Master that I had back in the day because I did that. So if you want to be scared of one thing on the hobby, be scared of desoldering, not soldering. Soldering is very forgiving. Unless you use like an iron without temperature control, or you set your iron to like 500 Celsius. Even if you do that, if you're not soldering like a very sensitive PCB, like a thin PCB, you're probably gonna be fine, even if it looks horrible. Yeah, but now I think we're almost there. Then we can solder just the other legs and we should be good. So yeah, I'm doing one final pass to see if I see any switches that are not looking good, but I don't think so. I think we're good. I have a 5 soldering iron that might or might not heat up properly. Yeah, those cheap ones for keyboards, they're not the best. I mean, I know a lot of people that use that for their first keyboards, but if you can, get a cheap one from AliExpress, I would recommend that. Okay, let's solder the other legs. Now we can go a lot faster. Oh, another one here that is not looking good. There's cases when you do like a lot of solder or not enough. I have one case here where I have not enough. Let me see if I can show you. Can you see that one on the right here? You almost don't see the mount there. You just see the pin. So that one needs more solder. Again, I'm pretty sure it would work, but it's not how it's supposed to be. This one here. I found a listing for a $199 soldering iron on Express the other day. Was it? Were you able to control the temperature? Because if not, it's the same as buying the cheap ones here in Brazil. So that's the only thing that you need to check. Russian roulette soldering arrows are a waste of money, yes. But no buttons for some reason. Interesting. Yeah, so I think it doesn't allow you to control the temperature. Maybe it just displays the temperature that is set to. And the display might not be working properly. $199, yeah. For $199, I think I know that there are $10, $9 soldering irons, but $199, maybe it's a little bit sus. Okay, cool. Yeah, see if you can find a good one. If you need help, let me know to check. Okay, I think we're done here. There we go. GG! Didn't see this channel emotes before. Yes, man, I have a few, and I want to do more. I'll see if I can find someone to do more. But they're cool, right? Yeah, those two on top. So I like the one with my face that someone did on Discord. Oh, this one is not soldered. Another one here. Pretty cool. I like it. Man, there's a lot missing. Okay. So I found a couple of switches here that are not all the way out as they supposed to be. So I'm trying to reflow them little by little. There we go. Best viewers and best followers on Old. So that's oh fuck. See if I can't kick this guy, ban him, whatever. Oh my god! Yuri! With a party of 47, no way! Thank you so much, man. Coincidence or not, yesterday I watched your... Was it yesterday, the protagonist? Because I'm really torn on which color to get, and I think everybody is on the same... the same situation, right? So many different colors, but I think I settled. Look, I think I settled on, and don't convince me otherwise, please, because it's a struggle. I settled on the polycarbonate top, and I think rose gold bottom, if you can call it that. I don't know. That's what the last thing I settled on. I'm not quite sure yet. So many different options. Yeah, very elegant spec. I don't know. I like it. So today is kind of a mini stream for you guys that just joined. I'm doing a press and seal mod. I am also doing a lot of foam mods. So this is a JSKT00 that I built a couple of days ago, and it was really hollow. And I always joke on my Discord and I say that I like foam just for the controversy. So today we're going all in. We're doing foam, like shit ton of foam, and press and seal mod as well. So don't take this stream too serious, okay? This is gonna trigger a lot of people, but be warned. Yeah, so this, man, is something I found. Hey, Thucktober, thank you so much for the follow. I found this on US, and I bought it when I was there because it's really good to preserve food, right? Because it sticks to the food, so it doesn't, in case of fruits like this, it doesn't get that blackened effect, right? But this thing, I think, is made from PE, so it's really good for sound on keyboards, right? And I saw a YouTube video, I think it was from Hippo, where he used this, and I think I don't claim the credit for this, right? This is from I saw this on a YouTube channel, so I need to give credit where credit's due. So we're gonna see. I did a before typing test, and now we're gonna do an after, and we'll see if it indeed sounds better. I can't take credit for this, but we need to know, right? So it's really Mimi. We need to know exactly. So, yeah. We'll find out. Our Lord is trying to prove us wrong about weird foam mods, exactly. Oh, you mean the PCB? Yes, I bought actually a red one and a black one. Did you have the black one? Or was it completely different? I am stay for size. Thank you, man, and thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate that. So now we cut. You know how some car enhance engine sound with the speakers? Foam kind of, yeah, I know. Especially I think the silent cars, right? The electric cars had that in the beginning as well. I think mine was black. Yeah, I have the black one as well. Oh, yeah, I remember that thing from BMW. That's right. I think I heard about that. Yeah, you see, it sticks to itself very well, so you can like wrap it, and to the PCB as well. Like, look, it's really in there, and it has this weird texture. So talking about cars, that reminds me of fake leather, the texture. We'll see. We'll see. This is not to be taken too serious, okay, guys? I even created a poem for foams. If you do the bang foam, you'll see the poem. Yeah, if I knew I would be rated, I would build something more serious. Actually, let me use the scissors. So we have a poem and everything. But again, for funs and giggles, laughs and giggles. I don't mind foam, but foaming up a June F1 deserves murder. Yeah, I agree. There are some keyboards that if you put a foam on them, you know, it's unholy. It's a sin. Like the Pet Shop Boys would say, it's a sin. I don't know if it's Pet Shop Boys. I'm too old. I'm giving out my age there. But I'm pretty sure it is. It's a sin. I think it is. If it isn't, it's someone similar. Man, and these scissors that I have, they're not really very good. So I'm making a mess. Come on, stick. I could give felonies to people for doing I would do it. But I don't know if you guys know this, but I quit the job. Foreshadowing. No, I quit the hobby like 2022, I think, and I just came back like last week. Cycle 7, yeah, I just bought the Cycle 7 from Mac Market because I wasn't there when it started. So, but now we need to take care of those inserts for the, and I think it's gonna be fine, to be honest. We'll see. As long as I push them in like this, I think they're gonna be fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Came back to give life to the Brazilian keyboard scene once again. Yeah, that was how you say it. I think it's Freudian slip. Yeah, Freudian slip, I think, when you say something by accident that you really meant to say. Got an OG KBD67, and back in the day, high GJ and switches were the Zio switch. Oh man. You have I started on the hobby on December of 2017. So, and people were talking about MX Ergos and Mod M's. I don't know if you guys ever heard about those, but those were shit. And I was surprised now that I came back how good linear switches are. Almost 10 years. Yeah, like 15, I think. Not 15, 5. So hold on. 7 years. Yes, 7 years. Almost 10. You're right. So where's the gasket? So now we try. Let me just make sure that this thing is. What am I going to do here? Let's see. I think I'm gonna go. Since we're doing this ghetto style, we're gonna go all ghetto. I'm gonna make, yeah, that's fine. I think right at the same time as me back in the day, we didn't have options, to be honest. Exactly, keyboards were the things to get. And I remember that people would say, oh, you have to lube your stabs, and I would lube the stems and the housing, and the thing would be too slow to return. And then I would say, what am I doing wrong? And then Band-Aid mods, and it took me quite a while to realize that I hated Band-Aid mods because the mods have a different sound from the regular keys. So it was but I think that's the fun part of the hobby, that, you know, sometimes we forget about it, like doing stupid shit like this just to see, you know, what gives. That's why I always loved the hobby, was because of that, of the endless possibilities, right? And learning new things, experimenting with new things. And I think the first keyboard that I built it was just out, the Kailh Navies. Do you guys remember that? We got the Lord and Savior Geon now. Fun fact, I don't have a single Geon board. I need to fix that. I'm trying to find a Frog Mini. That's whichever for macro pads, yes. And then I think, yeah, the clickies came out from Novel Keys, the Navies. Hey, Jonah. Thanks for joining. Welcome, welcome. There's a Frog TKL. Man, I'm going to confess something for my viewers that joined the raid. Nowadays, I am almost exclusively buying 60%. That's what I really love, is 60% keyboards. Let's see here. What's happening? %60 are replacement, kind of piss me off. I feel like my hands have to go for, yes. Once you go HHKB arrows, which is what I love, I don't think there's a way back. Yeah, something's off here. I think this is blocking the thing from going all the way in as it's supposed to. Let's try it again. Oh, HJKL. I like to use it here on HKB arrows because you can still use the mods, and I use my pinky to keep FN pressed. So I do it like this, and then I can do, you know, control, out, and whatnot. So I prefer it that way. But again, it's all preference, right? There's no right and wrong. So what's going on here? It's not working. It's not closing. Why? I think I'm gonna have to, yeah, I know what's going on. I'll have to at least make a cut on those things here. Let me see. Hey, Trashy Tony. Yeah, you see? HHKB is the way. I couldn't agree more. So this one here seems fine. This is fine. I think it's the two center ones that are causing issues. I think we're gonna be good now. Are we? Maybe. Let's see. Yes. Now we're good, my friends. So let's screw it in. My Brutal 60 MVP right here. I use Q fuck up split space since I am on ISO. Plan on rectify that on next build. So use split space. I use split space too, but only on 40%. I'm curious to what you use your left, or which thumb do you use for space? I use my right thumb. So I use on 40%, I use my left thumb to get the numbers and, you know, special keys like accents and things like that. Fucking split space. Okay, so at least it's back together, and I just realized I forgot to put back the TX tab inserts. So we're gonna just pretend you didn't see that. And I'm gonna rectify that once we finish the stream. Shh, if you don't tell, I don't tell. Hey, Supreme, how are you? So let me just put this somewhere where I'll remember after. I think I'm gonna keep them here, to be honest. Honestly, I hate not having a bit backspace. A big, you mean? ISO makes it hard. So why did you go ISO? Because you wanted to keep like your country's layout? I did one ISO in my whole life. I may have done hundreds and hundreds of keyboards, but only one ISO, ever. And I regretted it. It was my Space 65. Who bought my Space 65? I think someone from here. Keeps a São Paulino. Micão. Yeah, I did almost an ABNT too. I had no choice for ISO PCB, unfortunately. Oh, I see. So it's not because you're a purist or something like that, right? Because I can respect that there's people that live in a country where the regular keyboard is ISO, and they still do ISO. So that's fine. I got your Space 65, but I eventually sold it to Nikon. True. And when you bought it, I think it was no longer ISO, right? I think I desoldered it. ISO doesn't change anything for me. I use an alternative layout called APTV3. That I never heard of. 100%. You removed ISO and put split space. Yes. Oh, it was your first experience with split backspace? Yeah, I think that split backspace on a 65% may be a little bit frowned upon. I like it because I'm coming from a 60% that already has split backspace. So it's a pain for me if it's not split backspace. But I was gonna ask something I forgot. Split backspace I can explain if you understand English, Zpad. If not, I can explain in Portuguese. Basically, split backspace is instead of having the backspace up here as you have on regular keyboards. Do I have one to show you? I think I do. Give me 1 second. 1 second. So here, let me just, yeah. So let me put this up here. So check it out. This is regular backspace. Can you see it's up here? And then you have the pipe and the backslash here. Basically what you do is you move backspace down here and you split it into 2 keys. The backslash goes here and the tilde goes there. So that's what backspace is. I love it. I prefer this 10 times over the regular backspace up here. Basically, the reason why I prefer it, this look at this keyboard. It looks like a bleach, right? Is because when your fingers are on the home row, you can easily reach the backspace here, and you use backspace a whole lot more than you use backslash, right? So that's what I do. Anyways, let me see. Oh. Yes, Orion V3, exactly. Yeah, it's a nice keyboard, and I have the internal weight. I bought it after they did a GB for the internal weight. The internal weight is really cool on that keyboard. It's harsh. The same thing with the Viper. It has a, I think, 11-degree angle. You know what the problem that I have with alternative layouts, Seagirl, and the same thing with ortholinear, is because you get used to it and then you need to use like a laptop or something like that, you're screwed. That's my only gripe with those alternative layouts and the likes. There's both QWERTY and oh, so you're way better than I am, sir girl. Because let me tell you a little tale. Like, I really wanted to get into ortholinear, and so it was very easy to go from QWERTY to ortholinear, but the time I tried to go back from ortholinear to QWERTY, I was fucked forever. So I had to give up on the idea just because I needed to go back and forth. So I praise you guys for being able to do that, but I can't. I think I'm too dumb for that. My brain is too soft. If that makes sense. or it's not soft at all, because you know, being soft it's malleable, but mine. Kaipora, how are you, my friend? Good evening. No matter what you do, the shift is gonna be brutal. Okay, so it's not just me. I'm feeling better now, if that's what you meant. I'm fine, man. Glad to see you here. How is life? Too much work and almost no money. Yeah, sounds like something I know about. Oh, I did something stupid here. Where's my puller? Where's my puller? Oh no, is it? Oh, that's the wrong key. That's what gave me away. My humble Brutal 60. Let's take a look at Pato's Brutal 60. 1 second, let me find my mouse. Hey, Bulk HH Bob. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Here we go. Let's do this and let me find the chat. Here it is. Oh yeah, that's nice. What keycap is this? Is this the... What's the name of that guy that sold PBT? Isn't that... I forgot the name. I have one set from them. Oh, that's Gentleman. Do you guys remember that a guy that used to do PBT sets back in the day? Insto. I thought that it was Insto Black on Black. Do you guys remember that guy? Insto? Does anyone here in chat remember Insto? I guess not. I'm too old. Yeah, I remember the Gentleman. I used to have one of those. Imsto. 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 Let me see if I can find some reference. Oh, and I just realized that I'm not showing my desk. Hold on. Let me see if I can find Imsto. He was a scammer. Like, he disappeared and took a lot of money. Imsto Black on Black. So he had the best PBT keycaps back in the day. I have the Imsto still because he dumped a lot of his keycaps on eBay. So I snatched a couple, but I always wanted to have those. Like they were like the top tier. People were paying $300, $400, $500 for those keycaps back in the day. He was considered the top tier. Still Ducky, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Welcome. It's not this one. If it's Gentleman, it's not this one. Gentleman used to be sold by KP Republic back in the day, I think. And I gave mine to Hammer. Someone also shared keyboard here. Who was it? Oh, the GMK 67. Let's check it out. Hey, this looks really good, man. Like, I'm not even kidding. I love this set. I think it looks really good. I expected it to look worse. Congrats. It looks really, really good. Close those. Put on. Z-Pad, yes. Tô morando no Brasil, yes. Pato, have a good night, my friend. Thank you so much. And I'll see you on Discord. Man, the day I try to commit all the scenes on the keyboard realm is the day that I get the raids. My friend Teja Types, thank you so much for 301 raid. Man, like I'm gonna start to shake again. Thank you so much, Dawook Fork, for the follow, and for you guys that are just now joining. Let me tell you what I'm doing, because you guys are gonna be a little bit disgusted, I think. So this is a JSKT00, and it sounded hollow AF, right? So I decided to go full Mimi, and we added a shit ton of foam, and we did this thing. We did the famous press and seal mod. So we have press and seal on the PCB on the front side, and we have press and seal on the back side of the PCB. And now we're about to figure out if this sin was worth it. Is that an M0018 inspired board above? Let's check it out. 1 second. I don't know which one you're talking about. M0110. Laser Benny, thank you so much for the follow. Which one are you referring to? I don't think I have an M0110 here. Oh, the Keychron. Sorry, man. Disregard me. No, this is a wrong camera. Again. Hold on. We are having technical issues, guys. There we go. This is a Keychron. This is not a. This is like a wireless that I use for work, and I really like this keyboard too. It's a Q60 Max, yes. Sorry, guys. I thought you were talking about something on my background. Yeah, that's a Q60 Max, yes. But as I was saying, you guys, if you're pure on the hobby, you might want to close your eyes, because this has a lot of foams. A good thing that I closed it, right? So you don't get to see the sacrifice itself. You're just getting the aftermath, right? If you will. So this is the opposite of what, Taiha Types does. He does the aesthetic. This is ghetto AF, and this is like just for, laughs and giggles. So please don't think that this is all I do, because it is. No, I'm kidding. But thanks everybody that is following. I'm usually not used to having this amount of people. So Boy Abundance, thank you so much for the follow. NKNFTZ, thank you so much for the follow as well. He drops boards too. He didn't used to drop boards back when I met him. So is he doing that now? Quintoni Armado, thank you so much for the follow, man. And welcome. Brazilian jungle way of keeps. Exactly. Floka, thank you so much for the follow. No, yeah, this is very Mimi. Your face cam big screen and the foaming up on the small screen. You know what should have done? And the foaming up on the small screen? That's a good idea. All right, where is my JHC stock? Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Okay, so we're about to figure out if committing a scene is worth it. DA1391GG, thank you so much for the follow, man. I don't get that herd group thinking you don't like foam. Great. You do like foam. Great. Who cares? Man, amen to that. I was talking about that earlier on the stream. Like, people think that there's only one answer for everything, right? And there's really not. You know what? Have fun. That's what we're trying to do here. Have a little bit of fun. And you know what? I bet you that this keyboard is gonna sound better after we're doing all the sins we committed. So sorry, not sorry. But I totally agree with that. And I've been to this hobby for way too long. I quit for 2 years, fun fact, and I came back this week. Really. So I can say I've been through all the hypes ever since 2017. I have surfed all of them, right? It took me a while to figure out what I like. And I do like foams here and there. If the keyboard doesn't have the best sound, I have nothing against it. I even prefer when I buy keyboards and they can come with foam or no foam. I prefer to get the foam. If I don't like it, I can take it out. But I did, you know, have fun because I'm not trying to be like to flex or anything, but I built more. I want to say that I built around 200 boards or on that whereabouts, right? And imagine if I built 200 boards that all had the same sound, all the same experience. I would be bored to death, right? So have fun. That's what I say. Have fun. Preference, as NKN just said. Exactly. We have over 6 billion people. Exactly. So here we go. Time to see if the scene pays off. Here we go. Let's see. Let's bring our sponsor here. No, just kidding. I don't have sponsors, but this guy, the owner of KeepMat, he's a super nice guy. This guy, if you guys want to help a small business with an owner that is top notch, Keebs is the guy. So he sent this care package to me, and he's always do like everything that he can to ship that stuff to Brazilian people with low. He underdeclares. He does a lot of good stuff that ends up with us being able to afford this thing. So every time that I can, I like to give him a shout. This guy is pretty A tier in my list. So we're gonna use this guy. There's no typing test going at the moment. Let me open the typing test. True, good that you remembered. Let's do WPM start. I don't know why it said twice. That's worrisome, but we'll see. So I don't type near as fast as Kailh does. So don't guess too high. I think we have 2 bots going at the same time, which is not ideal, but we'll make do. All right, so let's go. Typing test. And I need to stop the music. And let me bring this here so we can do this. I'll give you guys a few minutes. Let's see. That's 20. I just said that the guy types like a machine and his estimate is 20? Come on. You can't do that to me. I'm going to do like this then. We're going to do like a typing test like this. I don't know if I can. I don't have the brain to do that. All right. But I guess it's fair because he brought the raid, right? So, okay, 20 it is. Here we go. All right. Time to try this. All right, 92, and I think the bot didn't close, but I'll close it manually. Give me 1 second, and we'll know who won. Yeah, man, you know, the small streamers, they struggle. We have to do everything by hand. Our bots don't work. So bear with me. So was it 98, right? 92, okay. Let's see if we get a winner. No? Ah. Come on. Oh, I know why. Hold on. Live. Good, we don't have a winner. Why? Sorry, guys. I'll have to look who did it. And of course, it had to fail when we have 300 people here, right? Sorry about that, guys. We'll figure this out. We're having some technical difficulties. I'm gonna give it one try, and then if it doesn't work, railway.app. Try once again, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I think it's because it's finished WPM. Maybe? Nope. All right. Let's forget about the WPM stuff. Let's do another typing test with more time. 1 sec. So let's do time 30 seconds. But who was here to whoever was here at the beginning? Doesn't it look 10 times better than at the beginning? I think it sounds way better. And when I post this on YouTube, I'll put like a before and after too. Why do we have two? Here we go. Start over. There we go, 102. Yeah, I think this sounds a lot better. All right. So let me thank Kailh again for his 20 WPM estimate. No, I'm just kidding. For the raid. And I wanted to thank everybody that joined, everybody that followed. I'm trying to do 2 or 3 streams per week now. And it's my times are really random, by the way. But if you follow, hopefully you'll be notified. Yeah, I'm just coming back. You can see I'm a little bit rusty, but I'm trying my best to get back to like weekly streams and whatnot. So we have a few boards on the pipeline to build. We have the Cycle 7. We have the Round 3 QK 60. We have a Mode 60 and a few more here and there. So... Oh, this is Aloe. Yeah, Aloe. This is like an American brand, Aloe. I think it's a yoga brand. I know that I went with my wife to this store, and I love the hat. I don't even know if they do like men's stuff. I just like the hat. That's what I bought it. I thought it was a phallic shape. Hold on, because it is kinda. Look, it's ALO. But it looks like a phallic shape for sure. Love it. Love it. PP cap. Yes. Now I have to do something with that. Look at the gray beard, man. I didn't have that when I started streaming. Getting older. Thank you, Zpad. Anyways, guys, I think that's what I had for today. I wanted to thank yet again for the raids. Really appreciate that. And yeah, if you guys like what you saw, be welcome to give me a follow, and we'll see you on the next one. Where did you get that Rama Works poster? Oh, that's not Rama Works. Let me see if I can show that. Kailh is here as well. Let me see. Let me put you guys here. So let me see if I can move this camera. It's really tricky, but I'll try. Hold on. And we can zoom in too if I can. Let's see. See if I can do this. Let's zoom in there. I want you guys to find Kailh. Myself, it's a little harder to find. Elongate. No, this is a TMO V2. Enhance, yes. I know, right? There we go. It's getting better. So if I'm not mistaken, I think, let me see if my hand here. My hand. So I think Taeha is there somewhere. This is from Cape Town, and I think I am there, right there, besides Lina Rocks. Do you guys remember Lina Rocks? I don't know if she streams still, but yeah, Taeha is right there on the second floor there. Yeah, right there. When I take my finger out, you'll see him there. And I am right here. There. Can I get the poster still? Good question. This is from Cape Town. Does anyone know if they still do it? Bottom left. I don't know where Alex is. Norbauer, I see. Oh, Jay is here. Jay is very easy to find because he's besides the car there. Ah, Jay over there. There. Dreaming about Seneca. Otto's on the bottom left. It's still there. Oh, good, good. So you can get it. Yes, I love this poster. I still didn't find Alex though. On the bottom left. What's the name of this guy? I think it's Glares, right here. Merlin? Does Merlin still stream? Where is he? There. So I think this is Glares with the mats. And I think there we have Merlin. Glarses, yes. Who else? Alex Autos is on the bottom left. Still didn't find him. Yeah, that's the guy from the huge keyboard, yes. Paulinho loves Cape Town. Very good. Inside the building. Oh, you mean here? Oh, I didn't recognize him there. Is that him? Oh, really? Let's enhance more. Because it doesn't look like him to me. It's gonna start getting really pixelated. Hold on. Well, maybe I'm not looking at this right, but I don't think it resembles him. I have to look at the real thing. I am here. Hold on. Let me see if I can show again. So up here. And let me zoom in a little bit more. Do you see Chewbacca here? There. On this table we have Chewbacca. I'm beside Chewbacca. And there's a girl licking a keyboard as well. There, somewhere there. I'm beside her. So yeah. All right, guys. This was fun to remember this. All right, my friends, I'm gonna call it here. I wanted again to thank you for the third time, even though he thought I was gonna do 20 WPM, and you see, I let go things very easily. But yeah, thank you so much for the raids, man. Really, really appreciate it. And you guys have a good night, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.